Welcome back everybody to another Factorio stream. Today we're starting off on Aquilo and we're gonna actually start building the Aquilo base. I just want to track where this is at because we are going to need the foundation. This is still delivering. Okay, this is working. It is just throttled by the amount of beacons that we have. So let's make this work just a tiny bit faster. Doesn't really matter, we have plenty of materials. I'll actually strip the... Actually, no. I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna strip anything, I'll just patiently wait for my spaceship to get over here. How is that even possible? Anyway, as I was saying, I did go into editor mode and plant my base ever so slightly. But let's actually, before I begin, I want to move power production from over there to all the way over here. This should be plenty of ice to keep us going for a long time. That being said, let's talk about the layout of this base and the main considerations that went into building this. So basically the trickiest part to do on Aquilo is move things around because you need heat pipes everywhere. And the main idea is that we're gonna treat this sort of like a main boss. It's gonna be a big spaghetti tunnel, but the main principle over here is that we're gonna find a way to move resources around and everything will branch perpendicular to this. So it is somewhat easy to manage, move resources around, etc. as long as we can keep it within this space. Why this space? Because we can technically run a pipe down the middle and everything in here could be heated. It's most likely gonna be perpendicular, splitting off of these ones, but yeah, that's the design I went with, and this is the design I'm gonna stick with for now, at least. So let us move on to the first build that we're gonna do, and I'll put a couple of things down just for reference. I'm not gonna start with this one, I'm actually gonna start with the build that goes over here, because amongst other things I actually have foundation here. Okay, that's really annoying. I want to get that slot filled in. Awesome. So first thing, I'll use the regular chem plants for this. But first thing that I'm gonna build here is... where is it? Ammonical solution separation. So we need ice, we need... Well, actually, don't really need ammonia. Ammonical solution? No, it's ammonia. Don't really need that, but it's a byproduct. We'll have to deal with it. It is going to be useful in rocket fuel, and that's probably one of the best ways to burn it as well. Yeah, this is meant to have 2 above, 1 below, so I'm already messing things up. And I do not want to mess up the... let's remove a bit of that so I can fill this bit in. I'm pretty sure I'll need foundation over there. As I was saying, I don't want to mess this bit up because it is going to impact how resources are gonna move up and down the stream here. Okay, this is meant to be adjacent to the heat pipe, and this is going to be power. Oh, come on. Well, this is gonna be delivering heat all the way here. Now, this pipe is gonna loop around. This is gonna be the ammonical solution that we're gonna be extracting, and ice is actually gonna be coming down on a belt over here. Okay, this is good, this is good. And this is gonna come over here. Now everything we're gonna be outputting onto the belts is going to be please tell me I can remove that. Everything that I'm gonna be outputting onto the belts is gonna be stacked. So everything that's output here is gonna use the stack inserter. Probably this is the one that needs it the most. Everything else it's more or less optional, but I'm gonna do it nonetheless. Okay, that's good. Let's connect the pipe. What am I gonna be missing? I am going on. No, it's not copper. Oh, I need to get a bit more steel. Okay, this is all the steel I have. A bit unfortunate. And for now, I'll do it like this just to get things going and figure out later where things go. Okay, over here we're gonna have some ice. I'll keep the ice. Probably this is gonna be more than enough. I'll keep building ice. Let's use regular chests. Why not? And this is meant to go all the way down here. Like this, yep. never know when I'm gonna need it, so I might as well keep the production up and running. I don't need to have anything extremely fast over here, just a small amount should be more than enough. Okay, this is gonna be water production, and let's see over here, this is gonna be my ice coming in. This will need to heat over here, so these are inputs. There's gonna need to be a heat pipe over here. Everything should be heated, and I'll just do a bit of cleanup. Really, I can place chests anywhere? They don't need to be on solid ground? Interesting. I was fairly sure that everything needs to be placed on solid ground. Apparently I was wrong. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna just gonna throw ice in the recyclers only when the chest is getting close to full. So this should be 1500. I put it to 1500, so that should be all good. And this is gonna be the water pipe going out. Okay, everything over here should be heated now. Water is probably gonna have to make its way all the way up here, but I'm also gonna need it for from what I'm building down here. Anyway, let's take a small step back now. Actually, do I still have ice on me? Yes, I do. How's my platform doing? Not enough to fill one rocket. I have 1000. Everything else is good. Let's head to Novice. I'm gonna need a lot of these, but I can come back another time. I really want that platform because I want this to build. So from Novice, I'm actually gonna request... I'm out of steel. Not sure how I managed. I probably took way too little. Actually, let's just go all requests satisfied. That should be more than enough. It should go back to Aquilo immediately after and just wait there. So we'll just wait for the ship to make it there, and that's that. Now let's start talking about... Over here I'm gonna have rocket fuel, so solid fuel and rocket fuel below, but I'm not gonna get into that build just yet. I want to finish the build that we have up here, because this is gonna unlock a few new technologies. So let's see. Over here, this is gonna be the smelting line. This is gonna be where we're gonna make lithium. And let's set up the heating for this. Okay, this is going to look something along the lines of this, I think. Again, I do want to stack this. And I need to make sure that everything gets heated. This is actually a very nice spot to make sure everything gets powered up. I'm actually thinking I didn't bring a lot of productivity modules. I'm actually not gonna use a lot of productivity modules just yet, now that I think about it. But what I want to do is I do want to leave plenty of room at the top here, because okay, so this is gonna be my actual heat pipe. Because what do I need here? I need the input line. The input line, I'm actually gonna run it yeah, I think I like it better this way. There's no difference for the output line, but for the input line, running it like this will allow me to yeah, I'm fairly sure that these are not gonna be anywhere near to throttled by the blue inserters. So over here I want to have room for beacons. Now I'm not gonna even put the beacons down because they, just by being there, they drain 1 megawatt of power, which is quite wasteful. Okay, this is loading, but well, it's 100. I've loaded 9 rockets. I have 3 on the way, so plenty on the planet. We just need to wait. I would really like to move this pipe around though. Anyway, now that we have that one done, did I bring any superconductors on the first trip here? I didn't. No superconductors means I cannot build these ones just yet. And I really do want to build everything with the cryogenic plants. But anyway, let's start looking at the build here. I can still use the ghosts, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be in the way. This has no value. I need to make sure though that I do not break the heat pipe over here. That's what's powering my water. Still plenty of fuel. Yep, I do have fuel either on me or in here, I believe. Yeah, I have some spare fuel, so nothing to worry about there. This one is somewhat keeping up, which is nice. Let's go into map mode. So I need 2 lines for output here, and actually I can do that, and now this is no longer required. So here, this is going to produce lithium. I can use the fact that I can now flip buildings with fluid outputs to move this one around. So this is gonna come on the main bus. And I'll need to connect this to this output. I'll have to remember how this one gets connected. I think this is meant to be connected on the second row. I'm fairly sure I need this one for something else as well. This is a pretty busy area. So I think I can... No, I think I can loop them around like that. Make sure that I bring heat over there, and this also needs to be heated. Okay, that looks good. Why? Oh, yes, this needs to be heated as well. I think that this should be good enough. So, okay, this is good. This is ammonical solution. This is ammonia. Right over here. Next bit is lithium brine. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Actually, let's leave this one there as well. And on the top, this requires aluminum plate and needs to output. So this requires both input and output. I don't think I can get an output here in any nice manner. And because of that, I will squeeze everything at the top. Let me check something. Let's see if there's anything nice we can do. Where is this being used for? This is being used for... Okay, there was a possibility that I was considering, which is outputting over here. But there's a problem with this space if I output over there. Both of these are where the beacons are meant to be. So that is... Yeah, let's go with the original plan. My original plan was to have inputs, outputs over here. And the way this is going to work is... This is gonna come all the way here, and I'm gonna make a turn over here. Over here. And, well, that is fairly ugly, but it should work. If I do this like this, okay, that's good. Let's power this one up. Okay, finally. Okay, I don't want that on me. I do want all of these. Let's put the ice as well. I want to get that. I want to get a few chips. Can I make these ones now? I also need lithium. I guess fair enough. And I cannot handcraft these. Okay. Let's get as many as I can get my hands on. I'll need about 20 or 30 for the initial base, so... And even if I craft in these ones, I won't get any sort of productivity bonuses or anything, so there's no point. This will do just fine. Okay, I guess that is me being out of lithium. How many more can I get? 2 more. Okay. That should be enough for now. Let's sort out. First of all, I want to sort out this bit over here because it's a bit of a mess. There's no power production. I still need to connect this side. But I want to get this one rolling first. And the way this is going to work is, come on, is going to be something like this. Now I don't have enough. I don't have enough power poles on me. Okay, so the next thing that I want to fetch is I actually need to get my rocket silos. So let's turn this off. Let's turn this off for now. I don't always remember the recipe, so I need 2000 concrete, the regular type, 2000 steel, processing units, and 400 engine units. Okay. Pipe, I should have plenty of pipe over here, so that shouldn't be a problem. You are going to be heading to... I was initially thinking of sending this to Novice, but... I think that this is in substantially more abundance on Fulgora. Maybe not engines. We'll see. I'll set it to... I'll set everything to Fulgora for now. Why not? So it was engines, this thing, pipes, blue chips. I guess I can load maybe 600 more. Oh yes, the one that I was missing is steel. I need 2000. Let's finish that one up. Close my panel. I don't like that. Gorat, yeah, that's a full rocket payload. And pipes. I don't need to care necessarily about pipes. These are all set to load from Novice, so that shouldn't be an issue. I don't want to load these anymore. Yep, that's good for now. Heading to Fulgora. Wait condition, all requests satisfied. Making sure that I have the correct requests. I do have the correct request. Let's continue with the build here. Really, that doesn't connect? Okay, I have room for beacons over here. I do need to bring... What do I need to bring over here? I need to bring... Aluminium and lithium brine. Lithium brine is the thing that's coming from all the way at the bottom. I do have the pipe. It is meant to be coming on the second line, so over here. Okay, let's have a look at what I can continue researching. These ones obviously are locked, so I'll have to find something else. Maybe mining productivity wouldn't be such a bad research. I cannot do rocket productivity, unfortunately. Yeah, this is fairly cheap. Trying to think if there's anything else I want or need more. I don't think there's any place where I actually need rocket fuel productivity, to be honest. I think this is gonna look just a bit better. This looks okay, that looks okay. Okay, I think that's good. For now, I'll just connect everything. Let's make the switch over here. I'll figure out how these pipes are actually meant to be placed as I'm building this. I don't think that this is the correct placement because there's gonna be underground belts overlapping. Now, last thing that I need to do is I need to bring... the aluminium. The aluminium comes from all the way down. I actually do need to move this in its final position, and that's gonna be a bit of a pain to actually figure out. It needs to be somewhere over here. Let's try to do a rough sketch because I want to get this one going. I want to get that one going, so yeah, let's try to figure out where that one comes in. So this is gonna be producing my cryogenic science packs because well, I have ice, so that's gonna come from over here. I'll have the lithium plates coming from right above, and then from below I'm gonna get the fluoroketon. Oh, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that again. Okay, now this is gonna be heated over here. There's gonna be a row of beacons. After that one row of beacons, we have the production of fluorocaton. I try to pronounce it again. Fluorocaton? I have no idea if that's even remotely close to how it should be pronounced, but well, it is how I'm pronouncing it. Okay, everything's gonna be connected here. There's gonna be some sort of storage tank over there that's gonna be providing the excess or storing the excess hot fluorocaton, and this is gonna be producing. This should be more than enough to produce the entire thing. This is going to be a 2-space wide heat pipe over here, and I'm getting very close to the actual position of the cargo landing pod. I actually got it right. But before I do that, I need to get my rocket silos positioned. So these are gonna be heat pipes. I left 3 spaces there for the beacons that are gonna be speeding up these rocket silos, and this is gonna be fit in like this. I want to do 2 rocket silos. I think 2 rocket silos should be more than enough. I really hope the rocket silos are gonna be more than enough. Doesn't really matter that much. Let's see. That is meant to be over there. Like that, and this is where my cargo landing pod is meant to actually be. Now I'm gonna have a problem here. Okay. It was not as difficult as I thought it would be. Just to make sure this is meant to be over here. And the bottom where's my bots? Can I pick up? I cannot pick up yet. Where are my bots? They're not on me. They're not in here. Those are the frames. They're probably in this chest then. Am I just too blind to actually see them? They were in that chest. Okay, and I should be able to move most of my things back in. Or at least enough to be able to put more silos. Okay, I think I can pick up everything. Okay, plenty of storage space. Now, the reason why I wanted to put this is because aluminium is gonna come from over here, and I actually want to do the full end build. I'm gonna be using long-handed inserters for all of these things that are gonna need to be outputted. And the only one that I am interested in right now is going to be this middle one. So this is going to be filtering that, but I actually need to put filters because once I power this, they will all start to pick up random things from the depot. That one, this is superconductors, and last but not least, I need the tungsten plates. This one is still here. Available on planet 203, that's not good. Engines, where am I building engines? I'm building over here. This is sped up, so hopefully it's not gonna take that long to field order. But anyway, the only one that I'm interested in for now is this one. And this is, I think, going to come in something along the lines of this. I actually don't think that's needed, but this is needed. Okay, so this one goes like this, and there's gonna be one more comes like this. I need to get the heating, and ideally I want to get it right from the first try. Okay, it does need to come down over there. That looks good. This is gonna run almost all the way to the end. Okay, let's set power. I should have plenty of space around here to use substations. Okay, that's connected. This means I have the plates over here. Now these plates will have multiple usages. Actually, I want to make sure I got this one connected right. So I'm gonna use them for what? I'm gonna use them for lithium, and I'm gonna use them for fusion power cells. And that's about it. Fusion power cells I'm gonna be building somewhere up here, if I remember correctly. So this one will go over here, and I think something along the lines of this. Yeah, and this branches off. It's somewhere here, I believe. I'm creating the fusion power cells, or maybe a bit further up. But this is a very good place to do the split, so I'll do it here. And then this one will be, this is gonna be a very busy area. I cannot shift it over here, so I'm gonna actually move this just a bit up. Maybe here or here. I think it's there. Let's make sure we provide heat, and I'll sort out the oh yes, this needs heating as well, somehow. I guess I'm running a pipe up here because most of these belts will be passing through here. But this should be everything I need to start producing my own lithium, because I've already smelted everything down. Okay, we started producing lithium over here. Now I do not want to scale this all the way up until I actually have everything working here, because I do want to use productivity modules for everything that implies aluminium and downstream. And for that I'll need plenty of power. I don't want to build nuclear here when we have what's this one called? Fusion. When we have fusion power over here. Anyway, let's keep on going. So this is lithium plates. Now, lithium plates again are required in two places, so I'll need to actually split them. I'll need to split them, and this is very much in the way. Now, this is a very awkward split, but this one will get lithium here, and I actually need the ice. The ice is gonna come over here, I think. Yes, the ice comes over here. This actually gets transported down this lane, and this one will make a 90-degree turn over here to supply this one. Something's I need to adjust something here. I need a heat pipe over here to power that one up. This one will just merge like that, and this one will provide ice over there. This one will go all the way down to bring the lithium to the other thing it was required for. which I'm totally forgetting now. But let's make sure that this is all heated up. And it is. We have lithium merging over here. Now I would really like to provide power here to everything. Is there a nicer way to provide power? Maybe a substation somewhere, I don't know. It is working for now. I'm expecting that this is overflowing. Nothing is consuming it, so yeah, this is why this is stale. This needs to be unfrozen, all good. Okay, we are down to this build. We have the most two difficult items to produce. It's up to science now. For science, I actually want to have six plants, but I'm just gonna build a pattern first and then expand it. Mining productivity is working just fine, no need to worry about there. Okay, so this is gonna be the input. Extremely low input rates, and I don't think they're gonna change much more, so this should be more than enough. Let's do that over there. And science output is gonna be on the corner as well. And this means that that substation is not properly aligned. This is now properly aligned. Plasma nuclear fuel, I still have plenty. The power is still holding. Not using a lot of power, but that's okay. Let's connect this. I think that over here this is fully done, so anything that works works. I don't have to worry about too much. This was probably the most complex junction part. I can now copy paste this 3 times over. Well, ideally I would have copy pasted everything, not just that. Okay, I'll need substations at every junction, but that's fine. This is not fine though. Okay, I can just do this. Unfortunately, I've placed this off by one tile. It should have been 1 tile actually higher. This was never meant to touch. Well, kind of irrelevant for now. What I need to do now is figure out a way to bring in this thing. This is gonna come from down here. Actually, let's put a pin in this. And also a very good point to put a pin in this episode. We've done 2/3 of the science packs, and with that we've also done 1/3 of the Aquilo base. Next episode I'm gonna try to finish up the science packs and start researching. We need to unlock a few researches before we can fully finish up the planet. But yeah, all of that in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one and hope to see you here next time.